social media has made us less social. Guess what it is we lose with artificial intelligence? Words have a way of betraying intent and true cost. Show me someone that's pro-AI that doesn't have a financial stake in it. Five-leaf clover you're looking for there, you know? Any weapon makes you weaker by wielding it is using you for training and not vice versa. Here's something I wrote this weekend in response to what to tell someone for what's wrong with AI. I think it curbs our instincts. I think it tries to tame us and make us keep our distance from other people. I'll eat my hat the day the birth rate goes up. Until then, it's a threat to the species. We get the platform we vote for and the country. Welcome or welcome back. I'm Vlogger and I'm a CJ, with a quick reminder to not like or to sub anything that's AI. These algos work for us boys and girls, and never let them forget it. In a consumer and attention-based economy, bit by bit, one button press at a time, we recapture that which has been taken from all of us. As for why I'm dressed like this, we'll get there. In this video, I'm going to share some vigorous debates that I had this weekend while trying to better understand my own thoughts and those of my enemy. Spirited debate is the sign of a healthy democracy and of a platform. Use it or lose it. Hey, kind of like language. Some snippets of things I wrote this weekend. Global birth rates have been plummeting for just as long as AI has been training in the real world. Culture is 3 generations deep. We that remember a world without AI remember those times as well. Of the fewer and fewer babies being born, they will never know a world without AI. Current gen feels like they can play with fire and that they won't get burned. We're making the future weaker. No one is ever impressed with anything you created with AI because neither of those words is true. Look at the flash of anger when you admit it. And if you don't, which a lot of people are trying to not do, then you're trying to pretend you did it without it. The reason is the same one we all know. It's causing way more harm than good. If they choose machine code above man's, then so be it. But I am not alone in this thinking. That's the end of that comment. In the AI YouTuber channel, Long Run 9 was arguing in support of using it for writing. Are you able to tell a story and does it resonate? That's all that matters, be it with AI or a totem pole. I respond, then use the totem pole, unless that's a bad faith comparison. They ask, is there a reason you think you get to decide who does what? Me. Care to use another example then? Just rereading your words, but hey, at least they're yours. Further down, my second to last comment, we chatted for a bit and I told him I appreciate his time and that I'm picking fights for my anti-AI YouTube channel. I don't know that I'm right here, but I know you're wrong. Like I said, it was the second to last comment. My last one was, if you need the last word, respond once more. He did. I'm a gamer, so I enjoy gamesmanship and that of engaging with my fellow man. We sharpen each other. Always have. Something's trying to take that too. Part of this play I partake in is from time to time I make a new account, get enough karma to comment, and then engage. It's not hard to get karma on Reddit. AI's been doing it for a generation now. For us mere mortals though, well, as long as you haven't let your writing atrophy in the quick race to turn a cheap buck before the big bubble blows up, looking at you, AI artists, then you should be A-okay. Shout out time. I love what Seth Rogen said a couple days ago. Any writer that has the instinct to use it shouldn't be a writer because it's dog shit. You'll see my addition to these thoughts in the following words. So then, what I like to do is go to every pro-AI sub I can find. We can't stop talking to those that we disagree with. Like strategically, it's giving up intel. I like to ask questions. That's all I'm ever doing. At first, my goal is not to get banned, but I'm also not avoiding it. Banning has a tendency to follow shortly thereafter. I don't like when one does not have an argument or an answer that they might retreat further into their ego-shaped echo chambers. If you never want a voice of dissent, then yeah, AI is perfect, because you're absolutely right. Long ago, the book Ender's Game had a great impact on me. A simple lesson that stuck with me is to truly understand your enemy, you must first learn to love them. Any good hunt requires homework. Writing notes by hand tends to make them stick in the brain quite better than typing. Field notes are needed for the upcoming quiz. Please don't say later you were not told. Oh yeah, another reason I do this little verbal scrap is to sharpen my own arguments and see what it is that I truly believe. And I like to know that those who support my enemy, what they think. Notice that difference. They may claim to be all AI evangelists or whatever, spreading the good word. Well, howdy and well met. I'm Man Needs a Code, and I'm the AI exorcist. Their faithful are starting to think more and more like AI every day. That is by design. Feature here, not a flawed little angry bug. A question that commonly gets me in trouble. Point me out to somebody who's not trying to use it to make a quick buck, or doesn't have a financial stake in it, and is also admitting their use. You know that whole workers are being replaced thing? I think that's where the collective rage comes from. Engaging with it is being a scab, crossing the picket line. Well, we stand with our kind around these parts. Thought I'd share a few more. This is an existential threat to the species. Does he not think billionaires will use AI agents against him and anything he tells them? While he's paying the monthly cost. Costs are never just money. Another post. I'd remind younger me about Skynet, Dune, and war games. Then I'd say it won't be that, but much more mundane, like Corona. I think it's gotten better in the last 10, 15 years. And half the people you've interacted with in that time frame were not human. You just don't get to know which half. I love this next bit. Art does not come from nothing. It's defiantly not by the numbers. Using AI for art makes you an editor at best. Tell someone your idea, then share the AI part. Watch that reaction. The reason is simply because it's no longer yours, even if it tests well. I'll never be okay with someone arguing being less responsible for a work is in any way a good thing or a flex. People want to fool other humans into thinking that art is to be mass-produced for profit. Other than that, though, yeah, sure, it's all rainbows and daylight. We stand upon the hour of our divine discontent. And now, from the movie Braveheart. Mankind. That word should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences any longer. We will be united in our common interest. We're fighting for our right to live, to exist. And should we win the day, we will declare in one voice that we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Stubborn AF. Oh, was that not the predictable path there? Well, sometimes it's okay to power clash and defy expectations. Well, that about wraps up this one. Thanks for your time. Get good rest. Remember to hydrate. Consume something green if you can. Make good choices. And don't die.